Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a little pregnancy update and kind of just catch you up on where I'm at. So right now I am currently 30 weeks and I want to say 4 days. Currently 30 weeks and 4 days. I made my pregnancy public when I was 22 weeks. I posted it on social media, but I never really went into depth of how like it was going or what was the tea or this and that. So I'm gonna basically break it down for you and explain my pregnancy journey to you. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was about 4 weeks. Literally, it was so early. I had no symptoms. It was more just because I wanted to take a test and see if I was. So I found out at 4 weeks, but I was pretty fine. Like I was chilling. I wasn't really feeling any symptoms. And then I was like, oh shit, this is real, because I've never felt this way before. Like this is on some other level. So when I started noticing that everything that I would eat, especially like really seasoned food, and if you guys aren't aware, I'm Mexican, so the food that we make in our house typically comes very seasoned or just has like a bunch of spices and this and that. It was a pain. It was awful. I couldn't even eat that. The smell just made me want to gag so bad, or just trying to take a couple of bites, I literally felt like I wanted to throw up. And keep in mind, my parents did not know that I was pregnant at this point. They found out when I was ending my first trimester. So imagine like you not being able to eat and wanting to gag after everything, but you have to hide it and still force yourself to eat. Oh my gosh, it was the worst. Afterwards, I would literally like rushed to the restroom and try to throw up, but I couldn't. Like something about me, I literally could not throw up. I only threw up one time and it was like water. That was it. But I was never able to throw up when I felt sick. So all I could really like enjoy was very bland food. That's really all I can eat. And oh, I hated it. It was the worst feeling. That lasted up until my 13 weeks. So it literally lasted my first trimester, and as soon as I hit my second trimester, I was like a-okay. I was fine, which is surprising, or I find it surprising. But literally my second trimester was like this. It was quick and easy. I do want to mention these little like ginger candies that helped me whenever I was going through the nausea my first trimester. So I got these from Target. This is a new pack because I just finished my other ones. I still take them, but not really because of my nausea. It's more because they're just good. I mean, I like them. My boyfriend does not like them. He thinks they taste disgusting, but I really like them. So there's these ginger chews. Says 100% natural, so I mean, I hope. And they're also gluten-free, so I highly recommend these. These are so delicious, at least in my opinion. I really like them, but you know, it doesn't hurt to try them. I want to talk a little bit about like my dieting. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not the type of person that eats healthy. I can eat whatever and I do not care. I'm not very picky about like weight or anything. I don't really care about my weight, or not that I don't really care, it's just before my pregnancy I used to feel too like thin, so I would eat literally whatever I could to build in like to fill in my body basically. So I didn't really care about what I ate. If I wanted some chips, I'd go get some chips. If I wanted some candy, I'd go get some candy. So I kind of went in with that mindset during my pregnancy. Not necessarily that I ate so much junk food, because you should really watch what you eat for your health and like your baby's health, but when it came to like my like me and my boyfriend would go out to eat a lot. When it came to we wanted to go to this fast food restaurant, or we wanted to go to you know, just try out like a burger joint or here or there, I would go. Like I didn't hesitate. I would always make sure, like I always make time on my plate to go. The only thing I tried to not eat so much was like chips and candy. The only time I would really eat those is when me and my boyfriend would have like a movie night. So whenever we would do that, we'd go ahead and like splurge and buy slushies and drinks and snacks and this and that, and that was our like night, you know, to go all in. But that was about it. Besides that, I didn't really go crazy. Also, exercising. So I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't work out for shit. Like, I don't. I should, but after I stopped like swim team back in like middle school, I stopped working out. I don't recommend doing that. I try. I'm not gonna say I do it every single day, but I try and go on walks, especially with my dog now that my mom used to go with her in the mornings. My mom hasn't been going so much, so I try and take her now. I have some cheat days where I don't go because I get too lazy, but I'm trying to make it a habit where I go every single day and do like a 30-minute walk to an hour, you know? It also really helps because if you're moving around, it helps with the baby not like sticking to one place and making the labor super difficult for you. So if you're moving, your baby tends to like move around with you, and when it comes to you being in labor, it's gonna easily come out. Like, your labor is gonna be really easy, if that makes sense. Another thing I recommend is definitely take your prenatals. It doesn't matter what you get. According to my doctor, she told me like literally get whatever you want, but with my insurance I was able to cover this one. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Let me show you the front. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this Vitaful Ultra Prenatal Supplement. It comes with 30 capsules. They're like a soft gel, to be honest. Like, gag every time I put it in my mouth. I think it's the smell of it, but oh, sorry, my back. But I mean, I just go ahead and take it. It does pretty good. I don't know, I just know that prenatals, you have to take them. According to my doctor, my family, everyone, it's like, did you take your prenatal? Did you take your prenatal? So go ahead and take those. Make sure you guys take those. Now also, I do recommend, you guys don't have to do this, but I heard that TikTok showed me that it helps so much with labor. It helps just making the process easier or just stuff like that. And it's this raspberry tea. I don't have it with me, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop it up right here. And basically it's really good for periods and like menstrual cramps, as well as pregnancy, of course. Water, oh my gosh, typically I always have like water around with me. I did make a purchase to buy this like water tumbler, water jug that carries, I think, about a gallon. I'm not sure. I'm gonna pop a picture of it right here. I placed an order. I haven't received it yet, so I'm just waiting on that. But basically my goal, or what my goal is gonna be when I get this, is to fill it up every morning with some water, and by the end of the day it should be gone. And that's what you should do every single day. Like, make sure this can is gone. So I want to talk about like the glucose tests, and this comes with like your dieting and watching out what you eat. So you do take your glucose test around 26 to 28 weeks. I took it at 26 weeks. And basically you come in one morning, make sure you don't eat anything. If you do, you can eat something bland, and then you take this really sugary drink they have. I heard a lot of people complain about it, saying that it tasted awful or it was just disgusting, but to be honest, to me it tastes like Gatorade. I checked that out super quick, and then the next hour they took my test, and then in about 2 days they called me and they told me everything was fine. But that's when I say it connects to dieting, is like, you really need to watch out what you eat. Like I said, I don't really eat too much chips and candy unless we have movie nights, and I try to keep it to just that. I'm not gonna lie to you, when you're pregnant you crave all sorts of stuff, all sorts of junk food and snacks and this and that, but you have to limit yourself. I found that my mom has helped me so much because she's the one that watches me, and then she's that mom that's like, Anela, no debes de comer eso, basically telling me like, you shouldn't be eating that. Like, bless her heart, like, she's the best and has helped me a lot throughout my pregnancy. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably eat a whole box of chocolates, to be honest. But because of my mama, I make sure I watch out. So luckily my test did come out, like, I was on the clear. But I do recommend you, like, if you are very into sweets, or if you do gravitate to it, which you probably will during your pregnancy, just try and limit yourself. I think that's pretty much it for my second trimester. To be honest, it was not difficult at all. Like, I was good. Like, I only threw up one time in my pregnancy, and the only time I felt terrible was my first trimester, and after that, like, I was pretty good. Some of like the symptoms that I have in my third trimester, so you do hit your third trimester at 28 weeks, I started getting really horrible leg cramps, and I think it has to do, like I said, I don't really work out, which I probably should. In order to prevent that, I think I would just say walk, be super mobile. I'm trying to get into the habit. It's just very difficult with me. I don't know why. I'm so lazy. I do want to talk a little bit about weight gain. From what my doctor said, you are supposed to gain between 20 to 30 pounds your whole pregnancy. So that means like the whole 9 months. I already passed it, which I don't know. She calls me out about it every time I go, literally. Before I started my pregnancy, I was 120 pounds. And then when I went in last week, I was 147, meaning that I've gained 27 pounds my entire pregnancy. And like, I still have 9 weeks to go, so I'm gonna gain a whole lot more. I was sent by my OBGYN to get an ultrasound test done at some other facility, and the doctor there told me to not worry about my weight. So I'm kind of not really worrying about it. She said that I'm really young. I am 19 years old, so my body is just filling in. Also, what I did notice is that my breasts, my boobies, have grown a lot. So I used to be like a B cup, but now, to be honest, I don't wear bras, so I can't really tell you what size I am. I don't even have one on right now, but I usually wear like the sport bra kinds, just because they're the most comfortable, especially right now, because your breasts do tend to get super sore, especially when they're growing super fast. I want to say I'm like a C, like a CD, I don't know. I don't think they're humongous, but they're definitely a lot bigger from the start. Luckily, I haven't gotten any stretch marks on my stomach, but where I have them a lot is my breasts. What I use to like prevent my stretch marks, my sister-in-law, she bought me this pack. It came in with like a lotion, a body oil, and like, what's it called, like a paste, but it's like a thick cream. I don't know, but let me show you. So I highly recommend you guys get these are the Palmer's cocoa butter from formula. So I make sure I put this on every night and morning. I'm gonna be real with you, I would focus this more on my stomach than my boobs when I first was pregnant, or like in the beginning of my pregnancy. So I think that's why I have a crap ton of stretch marks on my breasts and not on my stomach. Now I've been trying to bring it back like into my habit to make sure I put it on here as well as my belly every single morning and night. So I've noticed it slightly, them fading away, but they still don't look how I want to. Hopefully it doesn't look like that forever, because it became my insecurity, you know. But that's that. I do recommend you guys putting on some type of cream. You don't have to use this one exactly, but this is a really affordable one. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Target, wherever. Let me get real with you guys. When it comes to being pregnant, it's not really spoken about, but for a female it's very difficult, like, as well, because your hormones are literally like this. I can't tell you how many times I've cried, how many times I've just thrown fits. I'm all over the place. I don't really know how to control it. I just, you know, you just have like those splurge moments where you're turning crazy all of a sudden, or sometimes you really just feel like not yourself. Like when it comes to deep down honesty, sometimes you're just like, whoa, who is this person? Or you get sad because your body is like transforming, or, you know, like, although it's a beautiful thing, like, I'm so proud of, like, or I became like more confident in myself, but at the beginning I was still trying to get used to it. I didn't really feel like myself. A lot of my stuff doesn't fit anymore, and I didn't really go buy new clothes. I kind of just bought one pair of maternity pants, and I've been wearing sweatpants that I had prior to my pregnancy, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's just one thing. I got very like, I felt like shit. Sometimes I didn't want to go out because I had nothing to wear, nothing fit me anymore. I felt like everything looked gross on me, and I would have my little tantrums and cry, or I would just, you know, not feel like myself. But trust me, it's gonna get better. It's just part like of life, part of the human body, where a female has to go through this, and the guy just sits there like chilling, you know. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope I didn't miss anything. Like I said, my pregnancy has not been very difficult. It's just a lot of like tears and stress, and that's about it. But besides like crazy symptoms or anything, just the nausea. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't really know if I'm missing anything. I hope I do not. So if you guys did like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and of course, if you are new to my channel and you stayed all the way through, go hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I do try and post every week. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!